So we start with easy breaths. Shall I follow you?
I'll follow you.
Okay, and do you want your eyes open or eyes closed? Okay, ready? In through the nose. Nice, right? So who are you, where are you from, and what do you do?
I am Giuseppe Davino. I'm from Italy, from Sicily, and I've got an hotel on Etna. I am on the gestor with my brother.
Beautiful, thank you. So what does living a good life mean to you?
I think not like overthinking, because you don't need to overthink. I used to overthink a lot, so maybe not overthinking, not having two things, would be a good life for me. And it's like peace, like you doing things, the everyday things, but in peace, in relax.
Yeah, lovely, thank you.
And I would like to answer like living on a bay in Costa Rica, but
Peace is good. Peace
yeah,
is good.
yeah.
So what intentional activity would you say has had the greatest impact in your life?
The hotel, jumping in this project, which was not our project. Actually, my father opened it to give it to other people, like to rent it. I'm sorry for my English. He opened it to rent it, and then we came up here because we were not very happy of the work of other people. But this was really a huge difference in my life, because I went out of university, as I said before, and I changed it completely, everything of my life, of my job, my daily routine. And like after a couple of years, right now it's 5 years we are on here. After a couple of years, I started to think, okay, I did a good thing, I did the right thing. Maybe this could pay, not just in money, obviously, but could pay in general. And now after 5 years, it's starting to pay. I'm pretty much confident of what I do, and so this had really a huge impact on my life, for sure.
Beautiful, thank you. And what about the community? What intentional activity do you think could make the biggest difference in your community?
I'm not really sure about this. I think I would like to do something for the community. Like I would like to be able to do something for the community in the future. Yeah. But I'm not really sure on how to answer this question. My idea could be that I would like, I don't know really. It's
what's the end of that sentence? Because there's no wrong answer. It's just an idea.
Yeah. I just don't know, because it's not something I never thought about. I think about it a lot, like what I can do for others. Also because I'm a little bit of egocentrical, so I would like to be doing things for others. I like to. Right now, I try to do my best for the people that works for me or that are around me. Whatever I can do, and whatever does not ruin my life, it's something I can do for the others. This is what I can come up with right now. I hope in 10 years, maybe also because we are on here, we are working on something, maybe we will be able to do something concrete for the community. But right now I don't really know, a little bit of confused about it.
We can say this off camera as well, but this will be a community, and you might get inspired by things that other people say.
I try to see this place also, not every time, obviously. Maybe you're catching me in a good moment, because you know there are moments when you're not so, your money is not so clear, because in here this is a little place, but there's a lot to do, a lot to think about and a lot to follow. So, but yeah, sure, I try to take inspiration from people who come here, because they just came around the world. I did a couple of times 4 or 5 in the morning in here, drinking and talking, speaking with you know, people from Asia, from United States, Australia, using my instruments however I could. But I like to speak. I like to speak a lot. I like to ask things that I don't know. I like to have an idea, an opinion on something. So, but I know that my opinion on the, I don't know, war of the other part of the world is different from yours, because you live from the other part of the world. So you have different ideas of certain things. So I like to you know, to try to get inspiration from the best part of my guest.
Beautiful. Thank you. And if you had a one-line message of hope for the world, what would it be?
I hope that we can start to maybe to slow down a bit. And I don't want to sound like too much 68, but I would like a world which in which the central thing in life is not how much is in my bank account, but is you know, other things. Because right now there is a lot of, I feel blessed because I am lucky as you are. We can travel the world. We can you know, I don't have to think. Do I buy bread or I buy you know, water? I have to think maybe I go to Florence or I go to Rome. That's what I had to think about. Luckily, I work for it, but I think that I hope that this, you know, becomes the usual. I don't think it will, because as I said, I'm a pessimist. But I hope this can become usual. You know, it's not that there is a lot of things in the world which are not good in my personal opinion, but there is too much difference, because people between people who don't have nothing to think about, just money, and people who just don't have nothing. I believe that I don't have. I give you an example, and I don't want to go too long, but me as a as an Italian 30-year-old guy. I know I look 20. As an Italian 30-year-old guy, like in the last 10 years, I had to deal with what I have to do for a living. Okay? As I said, I am lucky because I'm doing something that I like, but it's not like this for everybody. So for me, this should be normal. You know, I don't have to worry about how much I will be paid, because that would be okay. But I will do something that I like, something that I love. So that's what I can think about.
I love it. Are you up for a hug? Let's get that way.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.